As a heart doctor, I'm shocked every single day. Nearly half of Americans over 60 already have silent plaque building up inside their arteries, but most feel perfectly fine. They wake up, sip their morning coffee, head to the kitchen, and think their heart is healthy. Until one morning, they're hit by a crushing pressure in their chest, gasping for air. Or worse, they never wake up at all. If you've ever wondered what's really behind a heart attack, how to prevent one naturally, or which foods can actually protect your heart instead of just adding another pill to your routine, this may be the most important video you'll watch this year. Because today, I'll reveal 7 vegetables that science shows can help cleanse your arteries, lower blood pressure, and cut your risk of a heart attack. Plus 4 little-known vegetables that work on a deeper level. These aren't just healthy foods. They can help your body repair blood vessels from the inside out, balance insulin, and calm the silent inflammation that slowly destroys arteries, things most medications can't do. Most cardiologists eat these vegetables every single day, yet almost none of my patients even know about them. The last one I'll reveal? It's so simple and so overlooked that it could change the way you build every single meal. So stay with me and tell me in the comments. How many servings of vegetables are you really eating each day? 1, 3, or more than 5? Your answer might surprise you. And so will what's coming next. Let me tell you about one of my patients, a 65-year-old retired businessman named Robert. He followed every rule his doctors gave him. 3 separate prescriptions for blood pressure and cholesterol, regular checkups, even some light exercise. But every time he climbed a flight of stairs, his chest tightened and his heart pounded so hard he had to stop halfway. Every night, Robert lay in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering if he'd wake up to a stroke or heart attack, or not wake up at all. The anxiety kept him awake more than the symptoms did. Then we made a change. I had him start what I call the 5-color vegetable plan and 3 simple habits to calm his heart and support his blood vessels. In just 12 weeks, his blood pressure dropped by 20 points, his sleep returned, and with his doctor's approval, he cut his medication in half. This isn't magic. It's understanding how to fuel your body so it can heal itself naturally. Have you or someone you love ever felt that same fear? Share your experience in the comments, because you're not alone. Before we even talk about the vegetables that can protect your heart, we need to face the silent habits that are quietly damaging it every single day. Most people over 50 believe they're doing okay because they take their pills, eat a salad here and there, and try to walk when they can. But these 5 everyday patterns are silently weakening their arteries, and they don't even realize it. First, hidden sugars and refined carbs. White bread, pasta, packaged cereals, they seem harmless, but they act like sticky glue inside your blood vessels. They spike insulin, trigger inflammation, and speed up plaque buildup that can eventually block your arteries. If you care about diets for heart health over 50, cutting these is just as critical as adding the right foods. Second, prolonged sitting. According to the American Heart Association in 2022, sitting more than 8 hours a day, even if you exercise later, raises your risk of dying from heart disease by 27%. Blood literally pools and thickens when you're seated too long, like traffic backing up in a clogged highway. Third, poor sleep. Fewer than 6 hours a night pushes your cortisol through the roof, spikes blood pressure, and can even set off dangerous heart rhythms while you rest. Fourth, excess refined salt and processed foods. These trap fluid in your body, strain your kidneys, and drive your pressure higher and higher without you even feeling it. And finally, the quiet overuse of painkillers and sleeping pills. Many of these drugs raise blood pressure or force your heart to work harder without you noticing, until it's too late. How many of these silent heart killers are part of your day? 1, 2, or more than 3? Type your number below, because the first step to protecting your heart is knowing what's hurting it. Now, let's uncover why these habits are so damaging at the cellular level, and how the right vegetables can actually help reverse the harm they've caused. A heart attack doesn't just happen because your cholesterol is high. It strikes when 3 dangerous forces collide inside your body, often silently, over years. First, Oxidized LDL cholesterol begins sticking to your artery walls, creating rough, jagged surfaces where plaque can form. Second, chronic inflammation, fueled by high blood sugar, stress, and processed foods, keeps those artery walls irritated like tiny flames you can't see but can feel in your blood pressure readings. For many people over 50, insulin resistance is the hidden accelerant. When your body pumps out excess insulin to deal with sugars and refined carbs, it doesn't just affect blood sugar. It inflames and stiffens the very lining of your blood vessels. And third, as we age, our arteries naturally lose their flexibility and produce far less nitric oxide, the molecule your body uses to relax and widen blood vessels. Without enough nitric oxide, your arteries act like rigid pipes. Even a normal surge in blood pressure, climbing stairs, a stressful moment, or a bad dream can push them to the breaking point. Most people never feel this damage until it's too late. That's why so many miss the early signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you're living with high blood pressure, prediabetes, or even following a diet for congestive heart failure, understanding this chain reaction can be the key to preventing disaster. Think of your arteries as the water pipes in a city. When they're clean, smooth, and flexible, blood flows freely. But as rust, oxidized cholesterol builds, debris clings, and the pipes harden, even a minor pressure surge can crack or burst the system. That's when heart attacks happen, often without warning. Would you like me to create a separate video on the 7 early warning signs of a heart attack? Some that show up weeks before chest pain ever starts? Type yes in the comments if you want to see that. For now, let's focus on solutions. Specifically, 11 vegetables that don't just feed your body. They help clean, repair, and protect your arteries at the cellular level, where real healing begins. Now, let's explore 11 vegetables that don't just feed your body. They help clean, repair, and protect your arteries where it matters most. Each one targets the root causes of heart disease: oxidized LDL cholesterol, silent inflammation, insulin spikes, and stiff arteries that can't release enough nitric oxide to relax. We'll start with 7 familiar vegetables that science has confirmed for years, but most people still don't eat enough of. Then, I'll reveal 4 lesser-known vegetables that work on a deeper level, helping balance insulin, support your liver, and heal your artery lining. The ones most cardiologists eat, but few patients even know about. The classic 7 garlic. This ancient remedy remains a cornerstone of heart health. When you crush garlic, it releases allicin, a compound proven to lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, and keep blood from clotting by stopping platelets from clumping. A Journal of Nutrition 2021 study showed daily garlic, fresh or aged extract, led to significant drops in both cholesterol and blood pressure. For maximum benefit, crush a clove, let it rest 10 minutes, and eat it raw or add it to warm dishes. But check with your doctor first if you're on blood thinners. Tomatoes. Their deep red color comes from lycopene, an antioxidant that shields your arteries by preventing LDL oxidation. Rich in potassium, they help flush sodium, easing pressure on your heart. Harvard Health found people with lycopene-rich diets had lower LDL and healthier arteries. Cooking tomatoes with olive oil, in sauces or soups, can boost lycopene absorption up to 4 times, making them especially helpful for lowering nighttime blood pressure. Spinach, a simple leafy green, but loaded with natural nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, letting your arteries relax and blood flow smoothly. It's also a source of magnesium, essential for a steady heartbeat. Nitrate-rich greens like spinach have been linked to reduced systolic and diastolic pressure in clinical studies. Eat it fresh in salads, lightly sautéed, or in smoothies. If you're prone to kidney stones, pair it with calcium-rich foods like almonds to balance its oxalate content. Red cabbage. This crunchy purple vegetable is packed with anthocyanins, natural pigments that reduce artery inflammation and stabilize plaques. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found women who consumed anthocyanin-rich foods regularly had a 32% lower risk of heart attack. Toss it raw into slaws with apple cider vinegar and olive oil, or steam it lightly for a heart-friendly side. Chili peppers. Capsaicin, their active compound, improves circulation, helps break down fats, and has been linked to a 34% lower risk of heart-related death in those eating chili at least 4 times weekly. according to the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. If spice is tough for you, start mild, but even a pinch can warm your circulation. Broccoli. More than a staple veggie, it contains sulforaphane, a compound that activates your body's detox systems and reduces arterial stiffness. Its fiber also lowers LDL and supports gut bacteria, calming inflammation. Steam or stir-fry gently to preserve sulforaphane, and pair with garlic and olive oil for added power. Pumpkin. Beyond its autumn appeal, pumpkin is rich in potassium, helping your body shed sodium, and beta-carotene, which protects LDL from oxidation. A potassium-rich dinner with pumpkin can lower nighttime blood pressure, critical because most strokes and heart attacks strike in the early morning. Roast it, make soup, and keep the seeds. They're full of magnesium to steady your heartbeat. The 4 hidden allies. Now, if those 7 sound familiar, these next 4 are where most patients, and even many doctors, miss out. These vegetables go beyond basic heart support. They help balance insulin, heal your endothelium, the inner artery lining, and support your liver in clearing cholesterol. Beetroot. One of nature's strongest blood pressure regulators, thanks to its nitrates. A Hypertension Journal 2020 study showed beet juice lowered systolic blood pressure by about 8 mmHg in just 4 weeks, a drop comparable to mild hypertension drugs. Roast beets for salads, add them to smoothies, or sip beet juice with citrus to enhance flavor and vitamin C absorption. Asparagus. Often overlooked, it's rich in glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, which shields your cells from oxidative stress. It supports liver detox, helping process cholesterol and maintain stable blood sugar, making it essential for those with insulin resistance or prediabetes. Steam or grill lightly with lemon and olive oil for a powerful dinner side. Artichokes. Packed with cynarin, they stimulate bile flow, helping flush out cholesterol while aiding digestion. A 2019 phytotherapy research review found artichoke extract significantly lowered total and LDL cholesterol. Steam whole artichokes and dip the leaves in olive oil and lemon, or add artichoke hearts to salads and low-carb meals. Arugula, rocket. This peppery green is loaded with isothiocyanates, which protect your endothelium, keeping arteries flexible and inflammation low by lowering CRP levels. Many cardiologists, myself included, make it a daily staple because it's so easy to use. Toss into salads, layer over grain-free pizza, or drizzle with olive oil and sea salt for a quick, healing boost. For best results, build your plate around 5 colors of vegetables daily. 2 servings of leafy greens like spinach or arugula, 1 purple or red like red cabbage or beets, 1 nitrate-rich option like beetroot or spinach, and 1 high-fiber detox source like broccoli or artichoke. Combine with olive oil, wild-caught fish, and mineral-rich sea salt to maximize nutrient absorption. And make them part of your dinner. When controlling blood sugar and nighttime blood pressure matters most for your heart. If you're wondering how to pull all of this together without feeling overwhelmed, here's the simple plan I give my patients. The same one Robert, the 65-year-old retired businessman, used to finally feel safe going to sleep at night. For the best diet for heart health over 50, build your dinner plate around 5 colors of vegetables every day. 2 servings of leafy greens, 1 serving of purple or red, 1 nitrate-rich vegetable, and 1 high-fiber detox option. Pair them with healthy fats like olive oil, clean proteins like wild fish, and mineral-rich sea salt so your body can absorb every nutrient. Before bed, sip 1 warm cup of water and include a potassium-rich food like pumpkin in your evening meal. This helps your body flush out sodium, ease pressure on your arteries, and protect your heart during the hours when strokes and heart attacks most often strike. Add a gentle 15-minute walk after dinner, and if you can, 2 minutes of slow 4-7-8 breathing before sleep. These small habits can lower nighttime blood pressure and calm your heart. And as I promised earlier, the 11th vegetable, arugula, or rocket, is the one I, and many cardiologists, eat every single day. It protects your artery lining, cools inflammation, and lowers your risk of stroke and heart attack in ways pills alone can't. So, which of these 11 vegetables will you bring to your dinner tonight? Or would you like me to create a simple, low-carb, heart-friendly meal plan using them? One you can follow without counting calories or feeling deprived. Tell me in the comments. I read every one, and your feedback shapes what I share next. Your heart doesn't need complicated rules, extreme diets, or a lifetime of new prescriptions. What it truly needs is the right fuel, at the right time, so it can keep doing what it was made to do. Carry you through life, strong and steady. One colorful plate tonight, 5 colors of vegetables, a little olive oil, and a 15-minute walk after dinner could be the reason you wake up tomorrow feeling lighter, calmer, and more secure in your health. Let's start that change tonight together. Your heart is ready to heal. You just need to give it the chance.